They think Ghana's gonna die. How many hands we get? Okay. This commentator, man. Love his voice. My man Knuckles. There's no one cooler than him, man. Oh, that's the friend! Hey, check out our Patreon in the link below. You'll have access to uncut and upcoming reactions, skits, behind the scenes footage, and so much more. Your support goes a long way to helping us with more reactions and original content. Also, thanks for subbing. Set the bell for notifications. Your boy YaBoyRockLee. Hey, if you're not subscribed, now's a great time to do so. Hunter x Hunter reaction starting now. What's up, guys? We are back for another week or another day of Hunter x Hunter. Depends. Sometimes we fly through them faster than other days. So let's talk about quick recap on what we got going on, and it's probably going to be on the shorter side. On my end, the reason why I give this a short recap is I find the last two episodes rather straightforward. Even if you watch my reaction, I'm just like, they're just moving along with the story. So some key elements of the story is the king is figuring out who he is. Like, he knows he's a king. Oh man, I thought I didn't have a lot to say, but here I go. So, see, this king right here, he is a king by title, but he doesn't have a why. Like, what's he doing this for, other than to basically eat, right? Typical kings have some sense of duty. They're trying to preserve their legacy. The legacy must live on. They know they only have 80 years on this planet, so they're gonna conquer as much as possible and then pass it on to their heir. The other thing is that typically these kings aren't as overpowered as we're seeing in this particular case, Meruem as a chimera ant. He's pretty much overpowered. As far as he's concerned, he's just gonna conquer the entire earth. So there's not a lot of purpose. The other thing is he hasn't had any nurturing for the most part done to him. So he just came into this world off his mom, who is, oh, she's gone. Anyways, off his mom, and now continues to, to go forward, but no one gave him a purpose. So what's happening is, between him and this blind girl, she's basically giving him filling up a void. That's what's happening with him. He's gonna go on conquering his world, or this world, but he has this blind girl inside the mansion, basically filling in that void that he's still conflicted with, okay? I hate to put it this way, and this is until the show demonstrates further going on. It's very similar to some dictator or an abusive person that has a mistress, but in this case it's not a mistress. It's a child. It's more like, I don't even know if it's a father-daughter relationship. I don't know the kind of relationship, but you go on and you conquer, and there's someone that you come home to that makes you feel human, makes you feel good. That's what I see happening right now, but not in the creepy, for lack of a better term, sexualized manner. That is not happening. Just someone to give him a purpose. Why? We're gonna see more of that explored, I hope, as we get further on into the series. Any case, next key point is we're seeing that his generals, with the exception of the big brute, his generals are more or less trying to protect the king, and they're going through risks because the act of trying to protect the king could cause any one of them to be off by overstepping. But they are showing that they value the king's safety above all. And you can see the iguana-like chimera saying, yeah, they have uncanny loyalty. They will do anything for this king. Now I'm starting to wonder, because they keep telling us that, are we going to see that broken finally? Is that going to be called into question? We don't know, but that's what I'm starting to speculate, because they're really building on this loyalty thing, and I think that could be a big shocker going forward, like see one of them break, and wondering who that might be. Now, a couple of things to tie up here is it looks like Morale is going to be operating off 35%, okay? He's a third of what he's supposed to be doing, which is interesting because I think he's going to put up a good fight at 35%, basically. And I kind of think that's what the storyline did to give some respect to this character. This character is someone that he's a top tier character, and he's just not going to be able to go at it 100%. It's also showing how taxing this whole ordeal has been. And ultimately, his role, as he's explaining, is not to win this battle, just to delay and cause enough of a distraction so that the chairman can take out the king. a lot of these people are not expecting to return. I shouldn't say a lot, but you kind of feel that in the air, like this may be the final battle. That's it for the recap, as well as throwing a Hunter x Hunter theory. Hope you guys appreciate it. We're gonna jump right into the reaction now. Day 2. Yesterday when I was doing the recap, my family came home. I was like, so I backed out. So I woke up early so we could do these Hunter x Hunter videos. So my voice is probably a little different.
その答えの意外さが最悪の場合、俺たちの計画を全て狂わせそうな。集まってくれ。くそ、時間がない。
What? Yo, these people are the most gangster people I've seen in a long time. That bug thing is throwing it off, but this squad is ready. They are so ready. How can you not like Knuckles? Yo, this guy's swag. It looks like he's counting down. Is that how it is? They just gonna run up in the mansion and just attack? What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I mean, they got those Kaiju.
それほどかすかな予感だった。しかしこの時、賊はまだ遥か上空。ピトーが並外れた感覚器官のどれをもってしても、臨戦態勢に入ったピトーが確信した根拠は、野生の本能によるものと言わざるを得ない。
Primal instinct.
ピトーの縁が消えた。
Because she could extend it far in one direction. This is crazy. Almost. One is like a dragon, the other's like... Okay. This is going to be an explosive episode of things we're not prepared for. Oh, look at that. Gon is letting go. What? Oh, that's the friend! Two old men. Look at her. What? Yo, they're taking this fight so serious. I mean, obviously, what is happening? She can't spot them. She doesn't know where they're gonna land. Jeez. Look at this man! Oh, yo, it's just brilliant story moving. Bad move. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's talking to someone else.
それが恐ろしく静かじゃ。伊達に長く生きてないわけよ。精神的にはもう植物の域じゃ。何しろ、あのじじい。わしが血のみ子の頃からじじいじゃ。わしのじじいと喧嘩して生存しておる唯一の人間じゃし、強さの秘密じゃったな。あとは、そうさな。
I like how we're getting these answers.
百式観音。これは最も厄介じゃろう。
Look at this guy's drip. Oh my gosh.
ネテロ一連の動作はこの上なく流麗かつ緩やかに行われたようピトーは感じたが、それはピトーが己の体感時間を限りなく圧縮し、自らの時を止めるに等しい状態に置くことでしかネテロの動きを目で捉えることができなかったことに起因する。つまり真相は
It's beautiful.
速攻である。
An attack that can't be dodged. And she's gonna survive it.
ネテロ46歳冬、己の肉体と武術に限界を感じ、
Oh, that's him when he was younger.
に悩み抜いた結果、彼がたどり着いた先は感謝であった。
This dude is shirtless in the snow.
自分自身を育ててくれた武道への
He owed the debt that helped him to mature.
自分なりに
He came up with to repay the debt
思い立ったのが、一日
with 10,000 punches of gratitude every day.
気を整え、
He would call.
拝み、祈り、構えて、作る。
What a way to live!
一連の動作を1回こなすのに当初は5、6秒、1万回を突き終えるまで初日は18時間以上
Oh, I see where it's reaching.
突き終えれば倒れるように寝る。
It's a sequence. Gratitude. So he's not just punching, he's going through the whole sequence. Anyone can just throw a punch. The gratitude is a condition, I guess. So he has to really be that peaceful. Yo, how long has this dude been in that spot? Yo, you don't have a backpack, no food?
2年が過ぎた頃、
2 years.
1万回突き終えても日が暮れていない。感謝の聖剣好き1万回。1時間を切る。
This dude is something else.
代わりに祈る時間が増えた。
That's what he did with his extra time.
山を降りた時、ネテロの拳は
Oh!
音を置き去りにした。一瞬消えて、音が後から。観音様が看板かけてやるかい。ぜひ私めを弟子にしていただきたい。せよ、飯を持ってくれたらな。60年以上
If you give me something to eat. What a story. Look at the music, everything. I'm sorry I had to turn it down, guys. Wow. Smart. The condition. my gosh. Ah, that is good. She's trying to land, and even that takes time. You saw the form, how she was? The boys are here. The boys are here. Oh. Oh, he knows. Oh my gosh. Are you scared? Oh, not anymore. Because he's looking up. Oh, never mind. He got it. Everybody. Yo, these guys are so ready to fight. Oh. Oh my gosh. What a thrill. Oh, that's unexpected for him. That's what Kilo was talking about. You gotta be prepared for the unexpected. Jeez. All they did in this episode was explain backstory. Literally 20 minutes of this episode was basically about how this punch came to be. Only Hunter x Hunter can take 20 minutes of just raw story. I don't know how they pull this off. Now, I don't read the manga, so I'm sure the manga was incredibly interesting. But let's talk about just from the anime point of view, because that's what I know. They were writing beauty and music that is timeless and classic. What I also love about it is, you know, especially compared to right now anime, like, I'm not seeing out of the world special effects, bodies being thrown through mountains. We don't need any of that. We just need beauty, light, music, narration. That, if you don't know, by the way, I was a theater kid. So when I see something like this, that's when I'm like, wow, this is brilliant, because it's all, that's 100% art. So 100% love this episode. Seeing the backstory of the chairman, literally 10,000 punches in a day. What they did is just explain like how much dedication it took for him to reach this level. Anyways, we're gonna jump into the next episode. If you're not subscribed, now is a great time to do so. Smash the subscription button, give us a thumbs up. On top of that, make sure you ring that bell for notifications. We post content daily. You don't want to miss it. And frankly, it just helps with our algorithm, with you clicking on it and being engaged as soon as we pop open content. And that means more and more content from this channel. So let's do it. My man Knuckles, there's no one cooler than him, man. He knows. Killua is that dude! Oh, the fight is just gonna start. How many hands we get? Okay. Magical beasts, not humans? Magical beasts? Shoot. Don't be scared, shoot.
キルアがそれゆえ一瞬固まる。その中でただ2名
Gun is not shook.
ユピーが敵だけを見ていた。バカもうその
Has who lost it?
やや遅れてキルアがさらにコンマ数秒遅れて他の者が理解する。
How did he realize that and so quickly?
万が一メレオロンとナックルが神の共犯者を発動したままこの竜の矢に貫かれ一呼吸の間もなく即死したら能力は解除されるのか。万が一の場合代わりに誰かがユピーとやらなければならない。本来ならば俺の役目。
They think Gon is gonna die.
しかしこの時シュートの胸中には全く別の感情
What is it?
できるならば世界中の人々に叫びたい。
He's inspiring him. Oh my gosh.
俺より一回り以上年下の危険や好機を全力で向かい合うことを
Gon is inspiring him.
中で自分の言葉すら隠し何者からも来た。
Ironically, he uses the cage.
でもなお
Oh, yo, they're not gonna move this fast. They're gonna make sure we relish and appreciate every moment that's building up.
シュートは確かに後期には資料に弱い傾向があった。生きてお前に言うありがとうと。
This is gonna make him better. Yes, Moro. He didn't expect this from Shoot. Something's happening. Oh! Knuckles is still in it! That's what it was. They weren't sure. They went to that scene of talking about the body being decomposed or not. Nobody knew. Okay. Is he gonna put it together? No. Ah!
神の共犯者の発動中にユピーがホットクリーンを認識する術はない。ダメージや異変はねえ。なら今はそれより
What? What?
マジかよ。
This is too much.
戦績5000を超える経験と勘から過去に例のない強さを持つ敵と出会うこと自体は。しかし過去最強の対戦相手を制定すら天秤の対として軽く見るほどの
Jeez.
膨大なオーラを
That means the bankruptcy probably is not going to work very much on him.
約束飛ばすまでに一体
Before he goes bust?
その時人のまがまがしいオーラが討伐軍の全身を覆った。
He's dope. Look at this guy. He thinks the king is not okay?
空中という落下の他に選択肢のない状態があった。夫婦と同様全国
Yo, so all this is happening in like seconds.
心情として自然である。結果 瞬間人は四足獣本来のごとく身を丸めた鋼のような大体部がかつてカイトを襲撃
Dick.
直前に見せた
But that's another story.
倍ほどに膨れ上がった。
Oh!
しかしその直後
What is going on?
跳躍を一瞬後悔するほどの暗量とした負のエネルギーが向かう場を中心として発散されていることに気づかされる。
Yo, they're just holding you at the edge of your seat. Oh. The hunters did it. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's freaking always there. Oh. She's gone. She's gone. Not like this. This is the only way it could have went down, really. It just makes sense for story. Oh, God. Oh, heal her in the middle of this battle. That's the king's decision. That I didn't expect. She's crying. This is the act of love for life. It would be inhumane. Yo, this commentator, man. Love his voice. This isn't what I was given to expect. They'll do it. He could have offed them if he wanted to. That's what it was. Oh my gosh. That's what it was. Y'all already know that was great storytelling. Oh my gosh. Still moving scenes, dialogue, discussion, breaking it down, letting you understand how important everything is happening, okay? So, not a lot of speculation. It seems that Kawagi, I always say her name wrong, but the blind girl, she's gonna get out of this okay. P2, as far as the king is concerned, you don't need to worry about me. Protect her, okay? She was crying. I actually, at this point, don't understand why she was crying. If I had to speculate why she was crying, it's because in this moment, the king, her primary concern is to protect this king. And the king, his mentality is like, heal her. And she's like, that's not what I want to do. But she's going to do it. I don't think she actually has any sympathy or concern for the girl directly. Just the pain, I believe, that the king was experiencing. The other thing that's happening is, like, the chairman and I think it's Zeno, like, you saw them lower their guard, you know, to respect the moment. And two things happened. The king was able to effortlessly walk by them, right? Which to me means the king could have effortlessly offed one of them. Because I think what that scene was supposed to do is highlight that they didn't really sense the king approaching. Like, they were so caught off guard with her aura, her nen, that boom, the king is right between them. The king probably knew it himself, but he has some type of honor, some type of respect. I think so much happened in that scene more than people would realize. In that moment, you see, the king potentially lost someone that he loves, and you saw that that's a moment for him just to snap and just break them. But he didn't. The king didn't. They also were caught off guard again because of how gentle and how caring he was. He didn't lose his cool. So the fact that the king didn't lose his cool, the fact that this moment didn't cause him to flip out and just off the two of them, that he's like, you know, let's go off and battle somewhere, to me, it shows a lot about the king. And I don't necessarily have the full answers at this moment. I would love to see when they actually begin the battle to show what his motives are. But one is a sense of pride, which Morrell actually talked about maybe about 2 episodes ago. He has a sense of pride. So to him, he has these strong masters pop up, and I'm sure there's a certain level of respect about what's going to come to him. And I would say if the king were just to off them just like that, to him it'd be like he's not getting a great opportunity to display his combat abilities, because up until this point he hasn't displayed his combat abilities. Now I think that's the intent of the writing. They could have at the same time allowed him to off the chairman and I think Zeno, and just say, well, if they were worthy, they wouldn't be so easily taken down. But that's not where the story is going. I just believe he's going to want to face a worthy opponent, and he's going to give him a nice speech about how you ran up in my mansion, you hurt someone I care about, etc., etc. And we're going to get a conflicting battle, because already the chairman, you can see they're conflicted, and he lost his initiative. I think what that is, by losing his initiative, that is setting, if we think about how much conditions and all that were important, I think by losing his initiative, I think he's potentially weakened in a sense. Because I would tie initiation, drive, commitment to a condition having a stronger resolve with your Nen and ultimately being more effective in the battle. So I think that's why that was a key moment, or it was just a key moment to explain that, yeah, his guard is lowered. So, tremendous episode. Other key breakdowns are, so when Knuckles activates Chapter 7 Bankruptcy, which I absolutely love the more he uses it, because it's Knuckles. Knuckles has the swag and the demeanor, and he hits him like Chapter 7 Bankruptcy, and he goes on to explain it. This guy's aura, and I get mixed up between aura and Nen, which I think aura is a portion of Nen, but you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. What I'm gathering is he's explaining he has like unlimited aura, right? Which I am saying, what I'm believing that the Chapter 7 Bankruptcy will ultimately have minimal effect on that particular royal guard, forgot his name at this moment, because it's just so much. Like, your Chapter 7 Bankruptcy is not going to do much to him, but it has this quantifying, duplicating effect. So we'll see. Killua talked about the unexpected, and boom, here you are. So we're always being set up for whatever we are experiencing. It's just important to try to absorb it and recall all of it so we can enjoy the journey more. So anyways, hey, thanks for following my reactions as well as the recaps. Absolutely dope conclusion that we're building up to, because I know we only have like 148 episodes out. If you're not subscribed, now's a great time to do so. Hit the bell for notifications. We post daily. And check out the full reactions on our Patreon. I'm your boy YaBoyRockLee, out.
Don't forget to follow us on social media. Also check out YaBoyRockLee.com for merch.